Hi everyone. We're going to continue in Chapter 3, Physiology and Histology of the Skin. In this section 3-5, we are going to identify a hair follicle as an appendage of the skin. So hair is an appendage of our skin, and it's a slender thread-like outgrowth of the skin and the scalp. Now, as an esthetician, it's important that you understand this appendage in order to perform treatments such as body waxing, sugaring, and brow shaping. Now, in your textbook, under figure 3-11, it does show a structure of a hair follicle. So I'm going to point out here is straight hair, and you can see the shape of the follicle. And then here is kinky hair, and you can see that shape. And then here is curly hair. Okay, so in the hair, there is no sense of feeling because there is no nerves in our hair. So much of the hair on our body, it's invisible to the naked eye. We do have heavier concentrations of hair on our head, under the arms in the axillary area, and around the genitals and on the arms and legs. Now, due to hormonal influences, there is a major difference between male and female hair growth patterns. Genetics, though, they do influence the distribution of each person's hair, along with its thickness, its quality, the color, the rate of growth, whether your hair is going to be curly or straight. So the speed of our hair growth, it is roughly about 1/2 inch per month, which is 1.25 centimeters. That is about 6 inches, 15 centimeters of growth per year. Now with age, unfortunately, the speed of hair growth slows down, and it becomes as little as 1/10 of an inch or 0.25 centimeters a month. Now there are two types of keratin that we're going to talk about. And the first one I have up here, the two types of keratin. First one's alpha A keratin. It is softer. And then the second one is beta B keratin, which is harder. So your hair, it contains 90% of B keratin. So I put this on here for you. It does have a lot lower moisture content and fat content than the soft A keratin does, and it is pretty tough elastic material. Keratin forms continuous sheets in our fingernails, and if you ever look under a microscope, you can see those different layers on the fingernails, or it can be long endless fibers, which is our hair. Now, hair keratin, it doesn't normally break off or flake away. It does remain a continuous structure. And our hair contains melanin, which determines its color. So I'm going to show you this. So here we can see the hair papilla, this cone-shaped structure right here. And lining this right around the edge are the cells, just like the stratum germinativum or the basal layer of your skin. And if you notice here, we have a melanocyte, and I circled this one and underlined these. These are melanocytes. And the melanocytes are the ones that give your hair its color. So abnormalities such as extremely curly hair, and or rapidly growing bacteria, and the inability of that follicle to take in oxygen, along with excessive sebum production, that can contribute to ingrown hairs and folliculitis. Folliculitis is inflammation of the follicle. So I put this up here. Itis always means inflammation. So that's another medical term that you should know. And then that's the end of this theory, but there are some check-in questions that I need you to answer, and then email those to me or send them on the Oliver Finley app. The first one is, what influences hair growth? So I need you to write those down and send me the answer. and then what kind of keratin does hair contain. Okay, so along with this section, there is a chapter 3-5 folder, and it says do. It is the structure of a hair follicle. It's a labeling assignment, little activity that you'll do. So go ahead and get started on all that, and I will see you in the next section.